where we start to understand how do we live, work, transport ourselves with a lower, eventually it has to be a positive impact to the natural systems around us. That changes everything. Once you start learning about the negative impacts and once you start learning about the potential positive impacts, it's cultural and mental transformation that starts right there and that you cannot unlearn. So I would say that if every architect company around the world could have a project like this, that would change the mindset about how we build. Now we just need all the developers and investors and cities to follow through as well. When you start looking at the building more holistically, you kind of change the perspective from seeing a building as a kind of permanent product. There's a before the building, and you need to look at where do the material come from. How is the site today before we start building? And there's an after the building. What happens with all the materials we use for the building, and how do we deliver the site back to nature when we are done? Also, there's a kind of wider relation to the geographical context, because you get the materials from somewhere, you get the energy from somewhere. So looking at a building from the perspective of all the relations it has to ecosystems and the social systems that the building becomes a part of is a completely new mindset for architects, which I would call more of a sort of ecological or ecosystem-centered mindset. And that conversion has learned us a lot that we take on to the next projects.